21? What the hell? It's Friday, which means it's deadlift day. Get some heavy weights going. Tonight we are going to Lululemon at the Promenade Mall. We're gonna have a nice table set up, give away our gift bags again, spreading the news about the challenge, which starts next week. So if you or anyone you know want to join the challenge, it's 8 weeks. We're providing all the training, all the nutrition, also 8 weeks of unlimited yoga at the Basement Yoga Studio at Bathurst and Shepherd. So if you want to sign up, I suggest you sign up now. We already have, I want to say, we're around 20 people, and we're getting more each day. So hopefully we're trying to get as many people into this as possible. But yeah, I'm gonna deadlift now, and then I'll check back in with you once we're at Lululemon. Cooking some steak. Whenever I cook, Neo hides. So where is Neo? Moving. Oh. What are you doing? Okay, we have an hour and 15 minutes. And our goal is to hand out all these bags. Sweet. 1 less, 2 less, 3 less, and 3 less. Sweet. Uh-huh. 3 less. Still 3 less. Time's ticking. Yes. Hello. Would you like a free gift bag? It's the last one.
All right.
There you go.
Thank you.
Have a good day. Success.
We're done.
And just before 8.
Look at that.
What time
That's
is it?
efficient.
7:54. Nice. So I'm here in the underground parking of our new condo. Our parking spot is supposed to be number 21, but we came here the other day and 21 doesn't exist. It just goes 19, 20, 22, and it's like a corner. And no one believed us. We had 2 security guards and even a resident come down to try and look for it, and they couldn't find it. So now I'm waiting for Richie to help me come find it. We got another email. Apparently it's not 21, it's like number 199, which used to be 198. So a bunch of confusion, but we're trying to figure it out. I'm waiting for Richie now to try and find this elusive parking spot.
Start that way. You gotta walk out of all the numbers.
198? 21? What the hell?
Shit. That's dumb.
4, 6, 8, 21. Well, we found it. I'm standing in my new living room at the new condo. Just came up from the gym downstairs, did some cardio. 30 minutes on the elliptical. I'm starting to really like the elliptical. It's just like low impact, something different. I do a lot of bike and the treadmill is just, I don't like the impact of the walking, like, and it gets really blah. But elliptical's not so bad so far. I'm about to head home, make some nachos for the 3rd anniversary of CTS for our potluck tonight, and I just wanted to say thank you to everyone who has ever supported us over the last 3 years since we've opened the first location, and even before that, since we were training out of the garage, or since I was training out of the track center at York University, or training people in high school just for free, which helped me like kind of build my passion for doing this and practice and use you guys as guinea pigs. But thank you so much to everyone, and I believe I speak for Ace as well when I say thank you so much to everyone for your support over the last 3 years, and hopefully we can continue to provide you with good training and a great atmosphere that people love to come to and work out and like meet new people. CTS is more than just a gym. It's a family, like the CTS family, but it really makes me happy to see people that have never met each other before become great friends and do things outside of the gym and make those connections. Is something that really kind of drives me to continue doing what I'm doing. So again, thank you very much, and I will see you at the party.
Like, they just want excuses.
Last
right?
tic-tac-toe.
We're playing tic-tac-toe.
Oh, shit. Oh! Red cross. You got red cross.
Alright, next. Okay. Good morning, everyone. It is Monday, about 10 a.m. I'm at the new place, as you can see. Just came to test out the oven and the stove and a few other things to see if they work. Because sometimes you'll buy a place and like it's not until you move in that you find issues with like the dishwasher, or the plugs don't work, or the oven doesn't work, or the stove doesn't work, or the dishwasher smells. So we want to try and test everything as soon as possible. That way we don't run into any issues like that. One thing that we did, or I did just find out, is that our garage opener does not work. So I have to go down and speak with the concierge about fixing that. Last night was our 3rd anniversary party, so thanks again to everyone who came out to celebrate with us. Lots of good food. As usual, I woke up this morning and I wish I ate more of the food, but last night I couldn't eat anymore. I was stuffing my face, but today I wish I had more of everything. Everything was delicious, but the good thing about it, or having, I guess, less dishes than usual, is that there was not a lot of cleanup and there was not a lot of food to be taken home. Usually after these parties, our fridge at the gym is like filled with food because everyone's like, oh god, don't want to take it home. But today we just had a few things which people will snack on throughout the week, and it will be gone, so pretty good. Let's see, today mostly just errands. I have to run. The main thing I have to do today is ship off my Xbox because, like I said in a previous video, it's one of the things that I put on eBay or Kijiji to sell. And someone actually bought it last week, but today is kind of the last day I have to ship it. So I have to ship it before 3 p.m. today. Tonight is squats. Stuff is getting heavier. We're getting closer. This is week 2 of my last strength phase before I start to peak. So The goal is 270 for sets of 4. Something that I've noticed, and something you'll probably notice if you take a look, if your training is consistent, the first week of your cycle, if you're planning it in like 4-week cycles with a deload, usually the first week is tough coming off of a deload. The reason being is coming off a deload, your nervous system activity is deloaded. It's come down. You're kind of like not awake yet. Your body's not awake, and it takes a while. So the first week, everything feels a little heavier than it should because your body's not in that mode of like nervous system activity. It's not firing, it's not excited. Usually for me, the second week is my best week. I feel the strongest because my nervous system is fired up from a whole week of training previously. My muscles are kind of used to doing the work. They've got some inflammation and all these other factors going on. Blood flow is good. So my second week is usually my strongest week in terms of like my weights and my training. And my third week, even though I have all this, like my nervous system is super excited, by the third week I've already built up some fatigue throughout my body in terms of like lifting weights, like lifting heavy weights, and my muscles are tired after 2 weeks of hard training. And that's why the third week, although it might be better than the first week, is not as good as the second. And then for me, that's a good time for me to deload because I push it hard those 3 weeks. But you can, like, it differs for different people. Some people can use a 5th week deload or a 6th week deload. It depends on your training age, what kind of training that you're doing, how hard you're pushing it in those weeks. But it's, like I mentioned before, it's like a 2-step forward, 1-step back process. I never used to include deloads in my program, and recently within the last couple of years, I've realized that was a mistake. You can't keep pushing yourself to do something because your body doesn't work that way. If you were able to just keep adding weight and adding reps and adding sets every single week, every single day, every single week for the rest of your life, then you'd be the strongest person in the world, and you'd be squatting like 2,000 pounds and benching like 1,500 pounds. Because it's a 2-step forward, 1-step back process. The progress doesn't happen in the gym. The progress happens when you're recovering. So giving yourself a little bit of a deload, like a 1 week where you take the training volume down a bit and allow your body to recover, allows you to take like 2 steps forward in your other programming. And it's the same thing if you've ever done, like in any exercise that you do, take heavy deadlifts or bench press or squat or whatever. The second set is usually your best set because the first set you have either just warmed up or you're not sufficiently warmed up, so you're not fired up enough for it to feel good. But then the second set, your blood is flowing, you've already done this weight probably once, like in your first set, and your nervous system is used to, okay, it feels this heavy. This is what it feels like. You're not shocked anymore. And now you're the most prepared to do the work. And then after that, fatigue starts to build up, and maybe you, in your last set, you kind of miss the last 2 reps or they're very difficult. But the second set is usually the best, and it's finding that spot where you have the most nervous system activity, where you're the most actively or excited, or you're the most prepared with the least amount of fatigue. And the second set is usually that. Okay, so I have checked everything that I need to check. I'm gonna go speak to security about the garage opener and then pack my Xbox.